Thank you. So we are going to start. Try to analyze the alternatives, and based on this, I'm going to give you the explanation about this topic, because I think it's mandatory that you have overcome this idea. So I'm going to see, we have 15 students. So I think we can start. So let's going to start. On your mark, get set. Still missing 3 students, huh? Thank you, Ariana. Still missing just 2. 19 and 20, please. So let's go to start. Danielita Diaz, are you having inconvenience of the test?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, please. Okay, what happened? Is the internet connection not stable?
Yes, I think.
Okay, take your time, take your time. Almost finished. Sofía, Diego, Andrea. Yes, almost finished. Camila Lara. Uriel, Claudia. Almost finished, Águeda. Arianita Meneses. Valerie Bouillon also. Very good. Thank you, Sofía. Please, as soon as you finish, yes, just send it. So remember, at the end, we're going to download the report and send it to you. Thank you, Andrea Carbonell. I see that you have already accomplished all the activities. Keep going, keep going. Danny, it's not possible yet. You try for the third time, no? Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. I see that most of you already finished. Okay? So we're going to continue. What I can detect or what I can see is exactly what I observed in your essay. That's why I put this topic to work today. Okay, let's go into talk honestly. Open your microphone if you want to opinion. What was the most tricky part? Just honestly, because based on your responses, I can guide you with the idea that for further future, you're not going to get confused. What was the most confusing part, Águeda? But you need to activate your microphone. Yes.
Yes, I know. I was it was difficult to me to in some
Sentences.
um sentences, yes, sentences like I don't know, I didn't know if I had to use like writing or to write
Very
like to
good.
or ing.
Okay, very good. That is our topic of today. What Ageda point is our topic of today. When I have to use to do, for example, if I have the verb to do or doing. For me, it sounds like both can be correct. What is the difference? Why I can put? I don't know if you share the same idea with Ageda, with the idea of difficulties. Yes? Is that happen to you when you write an essay? When you write a response? Sometimes, yes? I don't know exactly. So I'm going to share with you. I'm sorry, Belén, I think it's upset. I'm going to send with you a clear picture. Yes, I think it's, yes, this. I don't know. Oh, no, no, yes, okay. I don't know what happened today with internet. I'm going to share with you what is the idea of verbs that follow by infinitive or verbs that follow by gerund. Which of these verbs? What I have to do in order to receive these ideas, okay? So at first, you detected what is the intention of today. So today, you are going to focus with this. This is what you are going to receive. You have some verb that for sure follows by infinitive. For example, which verbs go with infinitive? Agree, appear, arrange, attempt, decide, expect, fail, hope, need, offer, promise, refuse, want, and wish. These verbs follow by infinitive. It's not possible to say, I want meeting him. It's necessary to put to meet. Then, after a verb goes an object and an infinitive. Which verb? Advise, allow, ask, cause, encourage, forbid, force, instruct, invite, order, permit, persuade, prefer, recommend, remind. Miss, I see in the quiz the verb remind. He remind me to present my homework. Excellent. Persuade, refer, recommend, no? Require, teach, tell, tempt, warn, and etc. And also, here is another rule. After an adjective goes a preposition. No, not always, because you don't always have an adjective with a preposition. You can have an adjective, but it goes an infinitive. So, for example, adjective that express feelings like anxious, eager, delighted, no? I feel delighted to listen this conference. I feel pleased to come to this conference. It's always an infinitive. So what goes with the gerund? After the following verbs: avoid, bird, consider. What is the meaning of bird? Don't tell me it's an animal, huh? Huh? What is bear? I taught you last session. Bear in mind. What means? I put the meaning, bear in mind, the expression. Like keep in mind, no? Bear in mind, keep. Aha, yes, I remember, Miss Milagros. So that is the verb, okay? And this verb, detest, dislike, endure, enjoy, imagine, no? Imagine, involve, mention, mind, miss. Miss, I observe in the quiz mind. Practice, present, no? These verbs, postpone. Yes, how many times I observe this verb? I postpone to do my homework, teacher. Okay, I postpone doing my homework, okay? Please, don't forget about this, okay? Just in a few minutes, I'm going to share this document because I will suggest to print it and cut it, no? And put it next to your computer, next to your copybook, I don't know, because it's really important that you keep in mind. After a preposition, always goes ing. For example, interested in. Miss, which are the preposition? In, on, at? Not only, no? You have the preposition of, by, it's a preposition too. Miss, yes, I remember. I don't know if now I can, I don't know why I can send a file. I don't know why. It says, all in the room. Aha, now appears. I'm going to share this document related about prepositions, okay, of today's session. Because now you can do it again, the next task. Sorry. I don't know what happened with Belen today. Belen is always asking permission to enter. Okay. So let's see if now I can share this document, okay? So always keep in mind, I don't know what's going on with this computer. Okay, here we go. Please, I would like that you confirm that you received this document, okay? What I would like is that, Miss, it's easy now. If I memorize the verbs, what goes here, no, I can remember. Yeah, that is the part that it will be life, like life, no? But life is not perfect, like rules, no? You have some exceptions. And this is the exception I would like to share with you because it necessarily needs an explanation. Pay attention. For rule number 4, it's my main concern as a teacher because you have the verb stop, remember, forget, regret, and go on. With these verbs, you can do it with infinitive and gerund. Ah, me. So it can be with both? Yes, but you have to remember the meaning. It's going to change. Okay? Are you ready to listen? Yes. For example, I'm going to put a stop to smoke and stop smoking. Yeah? I put in the chat. What represents the idea if I put in infinitive? The idea is that the action to pause is momentary. It's not permanent. Okay? So what activity I did? I stopped to share the screen. Yes or no? Yes? So stop plus the verb with ing means permanent. Permanent. So I stop smoking. If someone offer me a cigarette, I will say no, because I quit. I'm not going to continue doing this activity. Okay? So that is the second connotation, the second meaning. What is the next verb? I'm going to show you the next verb because the next verb tells you another thing. The next verb says, remember. Yeah, remember to call you and remember calling you. What is the definition here that it's different? When you put the infinitive, remember to call, I remember to call you. What it means? That I did or I didn't do? You did, but you put it in a future, okay? Not now. But when you say, I remember calling you, it's like you are what? Having a flashback in your mind. Some part of your memories, like previous events, okay? Bless you. Okay, what is the next verb? The next verb says forget. What means to forget? I forget doing this. What is the idea?
Don't remember doing something.
And the other, because we have two. When we talk about forget with ing, I'm going to put like an example. Yeah. For example, your mother asks you to buy something on the market, no? And you say your mother, oh, mom, I forgot buying that. So what is the idea? You lost your memory. Okay? You lost memory of something. And when you say, I forgot to buy that, it's because you remember, but you didn't do it. Huh? What is the idea? Yeah. I'm going to put again, forget buying is my example. And forget to buy. Please, if you don't understand, just do it another example because you confuse me. Okay. Again, forget. No? You enter to the house, no? And you open the bag and then you say your mother, yeah, mom, I finished the grocery. Goodbye. And your mother say, Pepito, and the tangerine, where are the tangerines? The tangerines? And then some minutes of tangerine. Tangerine? So completely nothing, okay? That's why you say you lost your mind. Okay? But when you enter, it's different, no? When you enter and say, oh, mommy, I forgot the tangerine. So you say, it means you remember you didn't do that. Okay? So again, the first one is lose. So you lose with infinitive, with infinitive is, I put the example first with infinitive, no? Remember buying, sorry. I put the first with ing. So it's the idea of loss of memory. I'm going to put in parentheses, okay? Don't forget about. And the second one is that you remember you didn't do. Okay? So be careful. Probably you say, I miss. The idea is that the person don't remember. That's it. No? Because then when you say this, the person is knowing about what is exactly happening to you. So you have an excuse to say, but you remember. No? That is the idea. So what is another one in our different meaning if I put with infinitive or with gerund? So for example, if you say to your teacher that you didn't do your homework, which of these two is the correct? Teacher, I forget doing my homework, or teacher, I forgot to do my homework. Which one would you select? Depending, teacher. Depending. What depends? And no, miss, if you give me a second opportunity, I will say that I lost my memory. Yeah, you lost your memory. Okay, that's okay. No, that's why. No, that could happen when the student works independently. No, for example, teacher write in the web. No, teacher. No, for example, the deadline was Wednesday. Yeah, and Friday you write to the teacher. Hello, Miss Milagros. Sorry for this. I forgot to do my task. So the idea is my student knows and remember he didn't do. That's why he's writing to me. Okay, it's conscious. And he wants what? An apologize. Okay, but what happened with the first is that this student it's with no memories. Yeah, no memory. And this student is going to tell me, yes, miss, you said this? When? No? That is the difference, okay? So I cover stop, remember, and forget. What is the other verb I put here in the list? Regret. What is the synonym for regret? To tell you, and regret telling you. In both cases, you know that the meaning of regret is that you feel sorry, no? You are sad. Yes? Yeah. In the first case, it's for a future. For example, in the airport, the person, no? Lang, for example, Lang say, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We regret to inform you that the Boeing 111, it's going to be delayed to 4 p.m. No? And then you say, wow, what? I'm going to stay in the airport 6 hours? No, I want my money, you know? Yeah, that is regret for a future purpose. No? Or you are going to say, we feel regret to tell you that you are not going to continue working here. So when I stop, yeah, in 2 days, in a month, no, your work is not going to continue. Yeah. That is for a future. But with ing, what means? With ing means that for an activity that you did before. Okay? For an activity that means before. For example, you can say, I regret telling you that you are a stupid person. Okay? So that is what a way of apologizing. No, you feel sorry for that, for something that you did. Okay? And finally, but not least, you are going to see and say, Miss, but on is a preposition. And according to the rule, no? In rule number 2, you said after a preposition goes with ing. Yeah, that's why we said we have exceptions. No? Go on reading, go on to read, for example. One of these means continue. So I finish. Yeah, go on reading. And go on to read chapter 4. It's different. So continue reading, I will say, no? But for a future purpose, we have the infinitive form. So I finish the book and I will say, go on to reading, I don't know, from the saga, the volume 2. Okay, for a future purpose. Okay, guys, that is the intention of today. I think you revised vocabulary. I gave you the file, the chat, no? That you have always to keep in mind this list of verbs, that what goes next, okay? An infinitive, a gerund, or something else. Just to finish, we're going to enter to a link with a vocabulary task. Please enter to the chat. Enter to the chat. I put the link of these worksheets, and at the end, I put my code as a teacher. This is something you are going to observe. Just a second. As soon as you enter to this worksheet, you are going to observe okay. Something that you have to fill in. Yes, it's vocabulary. Can you confirm me that you are observing this, Camilita Lara? Yes, Camilita?
Yes, Miss.
Okay,
Yes.
this is what you have to do. You write your name, no? You write the vocabulary, no? You finish until the question number 15. What happened when you finish the number 15? You put finish, okay? Then you have to send your responses to Miss Milagros, my teacher. You write your name, your last name, no? For example, I don't know, you put your name, no? I don't know, Leonardo, no? West. Yeah. Your group, what is your group? 5th A, no? What is English, no? And here you put the code. Which code? The code that I put in the chat. The code I put in the chat. And then you click on send. Okay, guys? Is that clear? Arturito? Yes? Please do it right now. We have just exactly 2 minutes and a half. Okay. Brenda, have you finished? Okay, guys, we have a minute and seconds just to finish the session. I hope the session of today really works for you with the idea of spelling. So we just revised the vocabulary with this interactive sheet that you have to send your responses right now. Thank you for your attention. See you on Wednesday. Don't forget that Wednesday we're going to take a preliminary exam of TOEFL. Camila, today we are not going to have a reinforcement workshop, okay? Thank you for your attention. See you on Wednesday.
Thank you, Miss.
Guys, thank you. Arturo, your concept map, Arturo.
Misa, ahí le estoy enviando el
Ya, mi
trabajo.
amor. Escucha.